Hi, today I'm going to show you how you can check out using the personalization add-ons at So Magical by Andrea. So we are in the So Magical by Andrea Etsy shop. And for today's example, I'm going to show you how to personalize a receiving blanket. Just know it's not the only thing you can personalize. You can also personalize the zipper bags with names or sayings. So we're going to go ahead and start off by choosing a receiving blanket. I'm going to go ahead and pick the one that I want. I'm going to add it to my cart. Now I also want to add a name to this, so I'm going to go back into So Magical by Andrea. I'm going to go down to the Personalize tab, and I'm going to look through all the different add-on options. And I'm thinking, looking through this, I actually would like something fun. Let's see, I'm going to keep it simple today. I would actually like to just get a simple font, and these are all the simple fonts. You can shuffle through them. They all have different names, and the name of the font that you like, you will choose on this side. So I like Timothy. Those look really cute. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to use Timothy. I also need to figure out how many characters I'm going to need. So I'm going to use the name David. So for David, we have 5 letters. So I'm going to need 5 characters in order to make David happen. I'm going to add that to my cart. Now we're back in the cart. Right before I'm about to check out, I need to make sure I leave in the notes section the name that I want on my blanket. So this is how your cart should look before you check out if you're going to add a name. You should have an item that can be personalized, such as a receiving blanket or a zipper bag. You should have an add-on. So this is how you get a name on there. Make sure you have the font and the number of characters correct, and in the notes, the name of the child. Right there. Now I'm ready to check out. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you how you can use the other options that we have at So Magical. Maybe you don't want a simple font. Maybe you'd like to try one of our themed fonts. Process is the same. I'm going to go ahead and go in, look for the receiving blanket that I would like. I'm going to add it to my cart. I'm going to go back into the So Magical by Andrea shop. I'm going to hit the Personalize tab. And I'm going to find a font that I feel is going to look great with my blanket. So since I kind of picked something that was pirate-ish, I'm going to see if we have anything like that. Oh, look at that. We have a pirate font. Perfect. And I'm going to actually use the name David. So I lucked out, and now I'll know exactly how it could look. That looks pretty fun to me. So I need to make sure I pick the correct number of characters, which is 5. I will then add that to my cart. And now I have my personalized item, which is the receiving blanket, and I have the font. Last step will be to let So Magical by Andrea know exactly how I want the name spelled, just like this. Now I have everything that I need to check out. So there is one more option, and this one's a little bit more complicated, so we're going to go over this one last. You have the option of having one large fun applique letter and a themed font or regular font added to your blanket. So that's 2 personalizations you can add onto your blanket. Let's go ahead and choose a blanket. So I'm going to go ahead and choose this little girl swaddler with ballerinas. I'm going to add it to the cart. But I want to go back in and see how I can make this gift even more unique. I'm going to hit personalize. So what I'm actually going to look for this time is something fun like this. I would like the first letter of this kid's name to pop. So I like this. Something like that would be cool. So let's see what else we've got. I'm thinking, what would I like for this little girl? You know what would be fun with the ballerina? I actually like this really big gumball machine. I think that's kind of fun. It's a little girly. I'm going to go ahead and choose this. So I'm actually going to look for one of these. And if you notice, it's actually going to be just one large letter. Here's an example of how that would look. Great. I think this will be perfect for my blanket. I'm going to add this to the cart. So I now have the option of adding the child's name and just checking out. Or I'm noticing that when I see this that I like how the rest of the name is also spelled out. So, because of that, I actually want to go back in and figure out how we got this, because I don't just want this first letter. I actually want to have the whole name spelled out. So I'm going to go back in and I'm going to look for that font because that looks really fun. So I'm going back into the personalized. We're going to go through and it's got to be somewhere. Candy. This looks just like what I saw. So I'm going to actually also add this candy font on there, and it's so fun. So I'm actually going to have the name Bella spelled out onto my blanket. And the B's already taken care of because that's going to be my gumball letter. And then now all I need is ELLA, which is 4 characters. So perfect. Here we go. I'm going to add it to my cart now. And now I need to make sure my last step is to let So Magical by Andrea know the name. And so now what this tells me when you check out and I receive it is that you're going to get a ballerina blanket. You want the name Bella on this blanket. The first letter, which is B, will be in this fun gumball, and ELLA will be spelled out with this candy font. So essentially these two will be mashed together and it'll spell out the name Bella onto this blanket. I am ready to check out. Now I can go ahead and check out. You cannot purchase add-ons on their own. They must be purchased with an item that can be customized. So that's the one thing. If you have any other questions or maybe this wasn't very clear, please send me a message. We can always chat about how to do this. I hope this